Hello, Daniel. Hello, Mr. Bond. So I have a couple questions to ask you before we get started.
Ask away, Mr. Bond. I'm an open book.
Great. So question number 1 is, how did you keep your composure when you were thrown in the lion's den?
Well, that's a great question. But I just believed God had a plan for me, and if that was the end for me, then I was ready.
Why do you think you were not called to be king with your God-given gifts like King Solomon?
Well, I think God knows me better than I know myself, and he had me by the king's side whispering into his ear.
The Bible doesn't show of you sinning. Have you ever sinned?
Of course, I single quote sinned. The Bible only showed my highlights, but I had plenty of bad days.
Was there ever a special woman in your life?
Well, that there is a great question. But that information is classified, brother.
Well, alrighty then. Anyways, why were you still friends with the king after he tried to kill you?
I knew what the circumstances were and that he was put in a tough position. So I was forgiving.
Well, that's an awful smell. Anywho, how does it feel to be chosen by God to deliver the message?
It's a really good feeling to be a messenger for Christ.
Were there any other plots at your life?
Oh yes, many people have tried to end my life because of my religion and jealously.
Are you prepared for the gift of heaven when God returns?
I've been prepared when I was saved multiple times by my Father.
Was there ever a point where you doubted God's plans?
I've had times of doubt. Some of his plans may not be clear at first, but I always pursued them.
What do you recommend to those who are trying to reach heaven?
Read the Bible, follow his word, and always put your trust in God, because you can always count on him.
Well, that's all I have for you, Daniel. I think we have something special here.
I feel the same way, and thank you for meeting with me.